Any uncertainty I felt before was gone. I knew what I had to do. I need to be the hero he deserves. I need to be the hero that he deserves. And the one that's needed right now. That analogy doesn't work here, but you know what I mean. Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. So, last time, Dio was a son of a bitch, and he took the only cure that we had, and is now using it. Basically, he's holding Quark's life hostage by threatening to destroy the antidote to save Quark, which is probably a way of getting back at Quark for being like, hey, maybe you shouldn't push Betray. I'm gonna push Betray anyway because I'm a douchebag. No! And then when Quark told everyone he was a douchebag, no one did anything to help him. Which I'm not surprised. Dio is a douchebag. But anyway, we're gonna have to now make that deadly choice of ally or betray. After a little bit, we're gonna have a little bit of conversation, I'm guessing. So let's get back into this. So hopefully one of these endings will do something for me so that I can hopefully move on and try to figure out, like, what I need to do to unlock some of these other endings. Anyway, I let out a long, tired sigh and started off toward the infirmary. How's he doing?
He seems to be stable, as far as I can tell.
Still sleeping.
I see. Mind if I have a look?
Please, go ahead.
I made my way around the partition to the side of Quark's bed. Let's see. Actually, I just noticed the bed that he is sleeping on is actually the examination bed. It's not the bed he normally is supposed to be sleeping on, because it's not on that side of the partition. So, yeah. The journal and the thing Fi and I had talked about would definitely need to be addressed, but for the moment, the A-B game was what I needed to concentrate on. Lives were at stake. Mine and Quark's. Quark tried to kill himself. If the journal was telling the truth, then as soon as the aesthetic wore off, Quark would go insane again. What if we weren't able to restrain him a second time? What if he managed to kill himself before we got to him? Or perhaps he'd just get out of the infirmary and go hide somewhere. On the other hand, it wasn't like we could keep him anesthetized forever. That was only one way to save Quark, and that was Accelavir. Unfortunately, Dio had stolen it, the son of a bitch. Assface. Dio is now Assface. If you wanted to get it back, Clover and I had to vote ally. But if I did, there was an excellent chance I would end up dead. The question was then, what do we do? Sacrifice myself to save Quark? Or keep quiet about the danger he was in to save myself? It was so faint, I almost didn't hear it.
Grandpa.
Oh!
Grandpa.
Oh, he shifted a little, then fell silent again. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna call bullshit, because, when you are under the influences of an anesthetic or a drug of some kind, you cannot dream. Because the reason we dream is because when we're asleep, we're not, quote-unquote, conscious, but we're not actually unconscious either. See, scientists have actually yet to figure out why we dream. Like, we know that we do dream, and what creates dreams, or at least we assume, based on, scientific study. But here's the thing. We don't know why. Scientists don't know exactly what causes, what causes dreams, or the purpose of dreaming. We don't know. And the thing is, when you are put into a medically induced coma for any reason, be it for surgery or whatnot, you do not dream because your brain is not active. Your brain is put to sleep, basically. So it's still functioning, but it can't receive information. That's the whole point of an anesthetic. So the fact that he is dreaming is either important to the story, or it's an oversight that they just didn't think of because, not everyone knows this. Anyway, moving on. It was enough, though. What on earth had I been thinking? How could I possibly even consider letting a child die in my place? Suddenly, my cheeks felt hot with embarrassment and disgust. As they should. That I had considered letting Quark die, even for a minute, was pathetic. There was only one choice. There had only ever been one choice. No way I was going to leave Quark to die. My hands tightened into fists as I looked down at him. Any uncertainty I felt before was gone. I knew what I had to do. I need to be the hero he deserves. No, I need to be the hero that...
remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I need to be both. I need to be the hero that he deserves. And the one that's needed right now. That analogy doesn't work here, but you know what I mean.
Players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Looks like it's almost time. You two should head back.
Well, what about you?
Not going. I'm worried about Quark.
But you're a solo. If you don't vote...
I'll automatically ally. I know. I heard the voice on the intercom just like you.
What are you going to do if Kay and Alice vote betray?
Nothing, I suppose. Just means I lost that round.
That's right, he has 6
I'd just be
BP.
voting ally anyway. You know who my opponents are, right? Alice only has 1 BP left. If I pick betray and they chose ally, I'd kill her. I'm not so desperate to escape that I'm gonna kill someone for it.
God, I love 1010. 1010 is so great.
And even if I was, I can't leave Quark behind. You see? Doesn't matter if I go into the AB room or not. My vote's the same either way.
Tenmyoji's mind was made up. Trying to persuade him to leave would have been pointless. Alright. Take care of Quark.
Of course.
See, here's what I wonder. Why didn't anyone tell... See, here's what we should have done. We should have told Tenmyoji, like, hey, you need to keep quiet about this. Dio has Excelivir. He stole it from me and is forcing me to vote ally so that he can betray me and kill me. So, what you need to do is wait and ambush him once he gets outside of his AB room. That's what you need to do. God, it would have been a great plan, too.
You worry about yourself.
I am worried about myself. I'm gonna die.
Okay.
I'm gonna die! Luna and I headed out of the infirmary, leaving 1010 and Quark behind. When we got to the warehouse, we found everyone else was waiting for us. Well, not quite everyone. One person was missing. Hey, where's Dio?
Take a look at the doors.
They're all closed. When he came here, the one on the far right was open.
And that would mean...
That he went in, I guess.
Exactly.
That bastard. He'd probably been worried I might try and take the Excelivir from him by force, so he hid himself in the AB room. What a coward. I made up my mind to choose Ally no matter what, but... part of me still considered trying to jump Dio if he dropped his guard. Now he'd made sure I wouldn't get the chance to try.
Where's Tenmyoji?
Oh,
Luna explained Tenmyoji's choice.
I see. Well, I guess that means I don't have to worry about him picking betray.
right. What will you guys be choosing then?
Ally, of course.
Because my BP is 6, I assume.
Yes. As long as Tenmyoji votes ally, I can't choose betray. If I do, K's BP will go up to 9.
But what if he forces you?
Ha ha ha. You needn't worry. I would never do something so crass.
Really?
Of course.
Oh god, what? Why do the eye things change? His eye things change! Oh god! And I don't know, like, a part of me still thinks that maybe it's a woman in there because... I don't know, like, a part of me still thinks, like, well, that's a little bit weird. Plus, here's something. This is still the same timeline where we found the dead lady, right? Yeah, this is still the time when we found the dead lady. So, yeah, no one's talked about the dead lady, I've noticed. Like, not at all. Wait. Is there proof it wasn't murder? Wait a second! Did that unlock? Did this unlock? Wait! These unlocked! Oh my god, these are unlocked now! How did they unlock? Oh my god, if by going this way, I know about the IG thing to replicate, the serum, and I'm guessing somehow I figured... Oh, because she was infected with Radical 6, that's how I figured it out! Okay, well, I'm gonna go and finish these rounds first, before I go on to these, okay? Because this definitely seems like an end goal, an end game kind of thing. So I'm gonna go and do this. I'm gonna keep going here. Wow, those are unlocked! Holy shit, I'm so happy!
Then you don't need to go in there.
Excuse me?
Alice can vote by herself. Then we don't have anything to worry about, right?
Well, I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't agree to that.
Why not?
I just can't. Shall we go, Alice?
Hey, hold on a minute there.
Whoa, Kay continued briskly toward the AB room, as if he simply hadn't heard Phi. Alice scampered to follow him, perhaps concerned that he would lock her out. That is odd. Only seconds later, they disappeared into the third room from the left.
I hope Alice is going to be okay.
Well, there's nothing we can do now. If Kay told the truth, she'll be fine.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Shit.
Time's almost up. Come on, Luna.
Right.
Okay. They headed off at a trot toward the second room from the right, and were soon out of sight inside it. Alright, Clover, time for us to go.
Oh, okay. Right behind you.
I sighed to myself and headed toward the leftmost AB room. Alright. Oh god! Oh, it's the choice!
What are you gonna do?
Bad things. 1 second, I gotta check the flowchart for something real quick. Okay, so I think I am right. Ally, ally, and yeah, I'm guessing that's ally too. So every time we choose ally, we go down the left path. Every time we choose betray, we go down the left path, and then this is the right path. So essentially, if I choose ally, we're gonna go into like a big ending here. If I choose betray, I think it'll end quicker. Either way, I'm going to do the right thing, and I'm going to pick ally because I are a good person. I don't really have a choice, do I? There's only one thing I can do. I'm going to choose ally.
You can't! You'll die!
Well, you never know. Just because you told us to... Well, it's ally doesn't necessarily mean he's going to pick betray.
Do you really think a jerk like that is going to choose ally if he doesn't have to? No. No way! He's got 6 BP right now. If he picks betray, then he'll have 9 points!
Well, what about you?
Huh?
You've got 6 BP too, right? If Dio chooses ally and we choose betray, then you'd have 9 BP.
What? No, that's not... I didn't even realize that until you brought it up. I'm just trying to tell you that Dio is going to pick betray. That's who he is.
It's a very good possibility that's true, actually. I'm trying to tell you that I've made up my mind. That's who I am. The only choice is ally. That's the only choice we have to get this medicine back.
That's why Dio called you an IG. What makes you think he's going to give us the Excelivir, even if you do what he says?
Maybe he won't, but I can't guarantee that he'll destroy it. But I can guarantee that he'll destroy it if I choose betray. That's who he is.
Fine. If you aren't gonna listen to me, Then I guess I don't have a choice. I'll be pushing that button.
Huh? Before I realized what was going on, Clover ducked past me and ran toward the voting machine. No! Stop! I snatched her by the arm and hauled her backward with all my strength.
Ow!
Sorry. Guess that was a little too hard, huh?
Hey! What do you think you're doing? You can't just throw a girl around like that.
Yeah, well, you were gonna do a dumb thing. No, you're the one who tried to trick me.
But you're gonna die. Dio's going to kill you. You can't do this. I don't want you to die.
Which is weird because in the last ending, when you were ordered to basically leave us all to die, that is basically what happened. Okay.
10 seconds.
Thanks. It means a lot to hear you say that, Clover. It does. I gave her my best reassuring nod and turned to face the polling machine.
3, 2, 1.
Goodbye, cruel world. There is a slight chance that Dio will pick Ally. A very slight chance. I doubt it, but there is a slight chance.
Completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Clover and I stepped out of the AB room. For several long moments, we just stared at one another. Words weren't necessary. Everything she would have tried to tell me I could already see in her eyes. Let's go. I turned and headed toward the results screen. It's going to be the last one I get to see. Oh, I think I'm going to die. I heard her voice behind me. Her voice barely louder than a whisper. The choice was already made. I stood up straight and kept walking. Sigma was going to sacrifice himself. Oh my god. This is so great. Oh, well, not great, but you mean what I know. I fucking knew it! I knew it! I'm gonna die! Well, guys, it was nice knowing ya.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please check your bracelet.
I'm dead. I'm fucking dead.
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
Suddenly, all eyes were on me. I felt their weight, but stood my ground. This was the result I had expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. Oh! There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. The first would be the anesthetic Soparil. Oh, yep, there it is. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, I felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble. I gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Hey! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Damn it. You'll keep your promise, goddammit. I groaned with a Herculean effort, lifted my head, and then lifted my sluggish body off the floor. Every step was a battle. Whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again. Somehow I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then at last... The smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I threw out my hand in front of him. Give it back. Give me the medicine!
Give it back? Don't act like it's yours. Aren't we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't care. Just hand me the medicine!
What are you talking about?
We found the Excelivir. in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it right now?
Yeah. So,
I kept my promise. Now you. I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance that he wouldn't give us back the Excelsior. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much strength as I could and got ready to attack.
fine.
Not quite what I would have been expecting.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it toward me. I caught it and pulled a tiny glass bottle to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label unmistakably, Excelsior. It was the real thing. Oh, Clover, take it! I held it out toward her.
Right. Of course.
She quickly tucked it into her pocket. Good. Now at least Quark will be alright. Oh, Sigma, you're such a badass! God, I love this guy! With that, the last of my strength left me and I dropped to my knees.
Sigma! Are you okay? Sigma! Sigma!
I guess this is it.
First, is this over real? Which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tuberculin is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
9 minutes. Once the opera was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxed and followed it. About 4 minutes had already passed, which left me 5, give or take a little. In 5 minutes, I would be dead. Oh god, this waviness is like... I hope... I may have to put a warning in this episode just to make sure that, like, no one gets seasick, because seriously, this could cause seasickness for certain people. What could I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? I gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with death staring me in the face, I seemed to be determined to struggle right up until the end. Okay, Sigma. You can do this! Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for any possibilities, any possible solutions. How could I save myself? How? There had to be something! Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution! There's always another option! Hopelessness is a state of mind! I just had to think! Think! If there was a way out, I had to find it. I'm guessing this is going to be a to be continued. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer! To be continued! Because I don't know how to keep myself from dying. At least yet. So at least Dio kept his word. That's a good thing that happened. But 5 minutes of life. Okay. I'm going to choose the other one. Of course, betray, just to see what happens. I have a feeling it is not going to go well for me. Clover and I slowly walked out of the AB room. Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen. It's definitely going to be like a dead end this time, but I mean, like, I wonder what's going to happen. Dio glanced over at us as he exited his own room. I looked away before he could make eye contact.
Sigma, why? After all that stuff you said. I mean, it's not like I'm criticizing you. I think you made the right decision.
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I think I would have chosen betray if I was in your position.
Yeah, well, it doesn't make me feel better.
All right? We just have to keep an eye on Dio. As soon as he gives us an opening, we take it. And I'm sure Alice will help us too.
Did you tell her?
It's okay. We can trust Alice. There's no way she told him. Anyway, let's go check the results.
Yeah. Here it is. Yep, I figured that.
Results from round 2. of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Kay is honestly kind of an anomaly because Kay will sometimes be like a good person and other times he will not. I don't get it. Why did he choose Betray this time? Was there a reason he had to choose Betray? Because he said that, like, you know, he had to because there was a reason.
What the hell is this?
Sorry, I decided to choose Betray.
Oh, so you don't care what happens to Quark?
What kind of cold-hearted bastard are you? Please, just give it back.
Hey, Sigma? What are you talking about?
We found the Accelavir in the laboratory.
Dio stole it.
What? You mean he has it right now?
Nah, I don't have it. Well,
What?
I won't have it in about 2 seconds.
The moment the words left his mouth, I knew what he planned to do. No! Don't! I leapt as I spoke. I leapt toward him as I spoke, but it was already too late. Dio snatched the bottle out of his pocket and brought it up. Yep, bad end. And threw it to the ground.
No!
You bastard!
What are you doing?
A promise is a promise. If you chose an ally, this never would have happened. You want to blame someone? Blame yourselves.
Grr. I had enough. Something inside my brain snapped. When it snapped in my brain, Grr! I let out a guttural roar and leapt toward him. Only to be stopped by a firm hand on my arm. It was Vi.
Hold it.
Why are you stopping me?
Because this isn't the time for that.
Huh? What do you mean this isn't the time
The
for...
number 9 door.
Kay's leaving. Kay was indeed standing in front of the door. What is he?
No!
Yeah, he has 9. His VP is 9.
What?
Suddenly we were all running toward Kay and the number 9 door. Where is Alice in all this? I don't see Alice anywhere. Kay, what the hell do you think you're doing?
What am I doing? Well, that should be obvious. But if you insist, I am attempting to leave.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I assure you, I would do no such thing. I am perfectly serious. After a rational assessment of the facts, I have concluded that this is the wisest course of action. What is currently our highest priority? The answer is, of course, to save Quark. He must be taken to a hospital as soon as possible. For that to happen, one of us must escape and call for help. Currently, the only one of us capable of doing so is myself. That is why I intend to escape.
And leave us all behind.
Unavoidable. But as I said, I do intend to call for help.
I actually wonder if he does intend to do that because I keep calling him Robot Gandhi. What if I'm right? What if he actually is a robot? What if he's not human at all? And he is functioning off of like, what if he's functioning off of like logic like a machine would do? And because if you think about it like that, everything he said makes sense.
Couldn't you have at least waited until the next round? Then you could have raised Quark's BP to 9 and taken him with you.
And what would happen if Dio was Quark's opponent in the next round? I have no illusions about what Dio would do. This is the most logical choice.
See? Most logical choice. The problem is, he said like, oh, I'll come back with help. I don't think there's a way to open it.
Door has been opened.
I don't think there's a way to open the door from the outside. I think you can only open it from the inside with the Nonary game. That's my guess, anyway.
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Wait! Where's Alice?
Ah, yes. Alice is in the AB room. She has collapsed. But you needn't be concerned. She is only sleeping.
No, what did you do to Alice?
You will need to ask her yourself. I must take my leave.
Hey, god damn it!
So it seems like he didn't kill Alice. I was worried that he may have killed Alice. But I think that he just, like, knocked her unconscious. That's my guess, anyway.
Wait!
Dio charged at Kay. But the larger man suddenly sidestepped him and tumbled nimbly through the door just before it closed.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Don't think that's an enjoy your stay kind of moment, but okay. So yeah, there's another game over which is not an ending, because they just don't call it an ending. So, damn. We've got a lot of bad ends, but we haven't gotten a good ending yet. Which is kind of annoying. Although it looks like over here I can finally get maybe a good ending. Because there's no way to save myself here. I definitely think I want to finish this and I want a good ending! I want a good ending for once! Is there proof it wasn't a murder? Yes, it was Radical 6, but I don't know if this is gonna prove anything! I'm gonna jump here! Let's jump! Whoosh! Alice dead. And I'm gonna prove that it wasn't a murder because of Radical 6. Radical 6 is what she's infected with. Whoa, the other timeline! Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. Oh my god, I just thought of it. What if old lady, possibly Akane, what if she killed herself? What if it was a suicide because of Radical 6? That would make sense! Oh my god! Suddenly, Clover moved. I leapt forward and clapped my hand around her wrists.
What are you doing?
Clover, listen to me! Alice wasn't killed. Nobody murdered her. She took her own life.
What? No.
I can't believe it's not murder! I got a trophy! Oh god, I got a trophy for that.
No, there's no way she'd do that.
It's true. She stabbed herself in the heart with the scalpel.
All right. Where'd she get the scalpel then?
Well...
I did hear someone come into the infirmary right after the AB game ended.
Was that before I showed up?
Yes. I got up to see who it was, but they were already gone. It could have been Alice.
Oh god. So she could have taken the scalpel then?
Yes, I think so.
You're lying! This is all a lie! It has to be!
Nope. Unfortunately, it's not. It's the truth.
Then why did she do it? Why would Alice kill herself?
She probably didn't have a reason.
What?
She'd been infected with Radical 6. That's what killed her.
But you just said she killed herself! Just tell me the truth! Then prove it!
I am.
Your 10 seconds ran out a long time ago. So if you don't have any proof...
I do. I have proof. There was a journal in the lab, wasn't there, Kay? Show it to me. It would have been in the safe.
Ah, well, Alice would have it then.
Fine, can you... I don't feel like touching a dead woman's body. Could you take a look?
Sure.
Where would she hide the book? She's not exactly covered up too well. Her hands shook as she quickly searched through Alice's clothing. It was only seconds before she stopped. Slowly and carefully, she drew something out. There it was. The journal. Fi turned to hand it to me, and I shook my head. You read it. It's in Latin. I can't make heads or tails of it. She cocked an eyebrow at me and flipped the small book open. When she looked back up at me, it was with both suspicion and surprise.
Yeah, it is Latin, but translating this is impossible. It's full of words I've never heard before. I can barely understand any of this.
Page 216.
Huh?
Turn to page 216. You should be able to read that one. Fi's frown deepened, but she did as I'd suggested. And I'm using, of course, my knowledge from other jumps, like other timelines to, do this, because I'm jumping between timelines. Which, actually, if you think about it, that may be what happened in 999. The reason Junpei knew all of those things wasn't simply because of the morphogenic field, it's because he jumped into that current timeline and didn't realize it, because the memories got jumbled. I watched her eyes quickly scan the page before looking up at me with renewed suspicion.
Yeah, I can read this page. How did you know? No, wait. How did you even know there was a journal in the lab?
I just knew.
You just knew? Come on.
Look, just read it, okay? Clover wants to hear what it has to say. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Give me a moment to look it over.
After a few moments of whispering to herself in Latin, Phi began to translate, paraphrasing the contents of the journal. Radical 6 reduces the... Okay, yeah, this I already know. This I'm skipping because we already know that.
Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one.
Phi shut the journal with a soft slap. A sickly silence drifted through the room. The newspaper article, the recording, the conversation with Tenmyoji, and now this journal entry. There was no more hiding the truth. The pandemic had already happened. All of Clover's rage suddenly dissipated, and she collapsed to the floor, tears pouring down her face. None of us had the heart to say anything. For several long moments, the only sound in the room was Clover's sobs. I think I'm about to get my ending, but here's the thing.
We've got a problem.
Before Dio tells us what the problem is, I just want to say one thing that I think is very, very important. I think Clover set the bombs in preparation, to, like, blow us up if need be. That way, like, the viral infection wouldn't spread. At least that's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing that Alice probably told her to do that, but I'm not really sure.
It's almost time for the primary doors to open.
Yeah, only 10 minutes left.
Sorry, but I'll be taking Alice's bracelet. Phi and I won't be able to open the secondary door without it.
So she was a magenta pair, just like me.
Just now noticed that, did ya?
As he spoke, Dio grabbed the bracelet off the floor and dropped it into his pocket.
What color is your bracelet, Luna?
I'm a cyan pair.
You are part of Clover's pair, then. That means the two of you will need to come with me.
I guess so. Come on now, Clover. We need to go. Alice would want you to survive, wouldn't she?
I wonder if this opened up... No, it doesn't seem like it's opened up anything further.
You'll never be able to figure out why all this happened if you stay here. Please.
You're right. Alice, I promise I'll find out what happened to you. I'll figure out who Zero really is. I mean, if you'd never been locked up in here, you never would have... This never would have happened. So it's like Zero killed you.
That's fair.
I promise. I'll avenge you.
Clover stood up and rubbed her hands roughly over her eyes, smearing tears against her cheeks. Then, with a determined frown, she strode out of the room.
All right, we're out of time. Move, people.
You guys head on down to the Floor B warehouse. We'll catch up with you later.
Oh, right. Quark's got the yellow bracelet, which makes him your partner, right?
Yeah, can't exactly leave him behind.
Without him, we'd end up stuck in the AB room.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's go. We'll see the rest of you once we pick up Quark.
Very well. Until we meet again.
God, I wonder what's gonna happen now. Like, for the first time, like, are we gonna go into the white doors? Like, are we gonna go into the white doors? Are we gonna get our ending through those white doors? I honestly wonder.
Quark,
Oh God, no.
you're awake.
Yeah,
I just woke up. Hey, where's everybody else?
Oh god. Quark.
Temioji's entire body shook with emotion as he drew closer to him. He cautiously laid a trembling hand on the boy's shoulder, almost as if he were afraid Quark would disappear in a puff of smoke the moment he was touched. When Quark proved to be indeed corporeal, Tenten let out a cry and threw his arms around him.
What's wrong? Are you okay, Grandpa?
It's nothing. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
Oh, he's so happy Quark's alive! Quark gave him a puzzled look. Temioji didn't even notice. His face was a mixture of happiness and relief, and I could see tears twinkling from the corners of his eyes. Oh! All traces of his usual gruff stoicism had vanished. I didn't want to interrupt such a happy reunion, but we were running out of time. Still, Tenten deserved a few minutes. I left them alone. At last, Tenmyoji seemed to recover and shifted from an embrace to a protective arm around the shoulder.
So, how are you feeling?
Feeling? Well, okay, I guess. Was I sick or something?
No. You're not sick. If you feel fine, then you're fine.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
We gave him the antidote in this one, so he's okay.
I should never have gotten you involved in all this.
What are you apologizing for?
Hold on, does Tenten know more than he lets on? Does Tenten know something? What does Tenten know?
Sorry.
You're doing it again. Are you sure you're okay?
He only does this often, which doesn't surprise me.
So, where's everybody else? Mr. Sigma's here, but he's just been standing there looking kinda silly.
You're welcome. I gave him a nervous smile and explained about the white doors. Got the feeling Tenten didn't want Quark to know about Radical 6, so I avoided any mention of it. Alice's death was something I also left for later. Smart plan.
Okay, that makes sense. That means I'm on a team with you guys, right?
Yep.
Right.
So, these white doors, when are they gonna open?
In 4 minutes!
Oh, that's not good. We need to hurry. Come on.
Okay.
How do we get to the floor B warehouse?
Okay, we're going.
Follow me. Can I skip this? I can't. This is my theme song. Deal with it. I feel like that's actually a theme, and I may be ripping someone off. Anyway. I don't know. I don't have a good theme song yet. Give me time. I'll come up with one. Going to the blue door. Going to the blue door. Blue door is shortest route. Oh, right, because we can go through that door now. To the warehouse. Let us go. Warehouse B. Did we make it down there in 4 minutes? Yeah, we did.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay.
You're late. Where the hell have you been?
Well, fuck you, Dio.
Quark?
You're awake.
And fully recovered, apparently.
I am also relieved to see you well again.
Me too.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
I looked up. I looked out at the others from behind Quark and held up a warning finger to my lips. There were a few momentary raised eyebrows and some nervous coughing as everyone suddenly fell silent.
Huh?
From Quark's perspective, it must have seemed especially odd.
Anyway, there isn't any time left. We need to hurry.
But there are 3 doors.
Which team goes in which door?
All of the doors are identical for this route. I believe it doesn't matter which team uses which door.
Then we're taking the one in the middle.
Why that one?
You want a kill shot? You aim for the center. You're more likely to just miss the extremities.
That logic is flawed and more than slightly disturbing.
Yes, it is! Fuck you, Dio!
Unfortunately, I don't really have a counter-argument, so center door it is.
I suppose we could go with the one on the left. Is that okay? I mean, we could go with the other one right.
Kay and Clover only nodded.
Well, there's only one left.
Yep,
The door on the right.
that's us.
Any objections?
Nope.
All right, let's move.
Let's go.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Hurry it up, Vi. This thing's gonna close.
I know.
There they go.
It's time we were going as well.
Right. Sure.
And there they go. Come on, guys. There's no time to waste.
Right behind you.
Let's go.
Yep, let's do it.
1, 0. Chromatic.
Okay. Wait. Hold on. Where am I? I thought that was an ending! Is this not an ending? Is there like another puzzle room I have to do here? Huh. Okay, hold on just 1 second, guys, because the thing I want to check is actually the maps here. Okay, yeah, I want to check the map of floor B because oh, so if you take the door... Okay, so I'm looking here. I'm going to pull up the memo so I can show you. If you take this door, which is the door that Kay went through, like Kay, Alice, and Clover, it actually leads back here, which I don't know what this room is. If you take this door, which we did, we go into this room, which again leads back to somewhere else, and the centermost door goes over here. So we will meet up, but they will not meet up with us. That's interesting. I wonder what that's going to do. What is this place?
Probably the office of whoever it is that's running this place.
It said director's office on the door.
So this might be Zero Senior's office.
Maybe, or maybe not.
Well, which is it?
Why the hell would I know?
We should look around. If this really is Zero Senior's room, there might be some clues.
Yeah, you got a point. Let's get started then. Oh, snap! Oh, snizzity snap! Oh, but I don't think I should do this puzzle room in one episode because we, we are definitely at time for this one. Because I'm trying not to have videos be too long, and this one may end up being a little bit shorter, but we're gonna be right around 50 minutes here. I think that's more than long enough to do this with. So we will work out the next one, this next puzzle in the next episode. So let us save. Oh, I fucking knew it! Oh, look at this! It goes so much further! I thought we were ending an ending, but it goes so much further! And Alice is dead, so this definitely can't be the quote-unquote true ending. So I think that for now we will continue along this route in the next few episodes. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. Appreciate you being here with me, solving this mystery with me, but yeah, I thought we were in for an ending, but nope, Alice is dead. Alice is dead and bad things are happening. But if we get AB, like AB room, privileges this time around too, then guess what? Guess what we get? They can be used an unlimited amount of time so that whoever can get out. But I just wonder what's going to happen. I'm honestly kind of I'm kind of in the zone. I'm kind of in that mode. So I'm probably going to continue this literally right after I record this. So you will see me in that one. And until then, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful, beautiful viewers. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe for more delicious content so we can go on more adventures together. Feel free to leave a comment down below to tell me what you thought of the video, and be sure to hit the like button so I know everyone enjoyed it. Thanks again, and be sure to have yourself a beautiful day.